Good morning, this is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers. Welcome to a new week and please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button if you want to keep up to date with any immigration news. COVID, immigration, vaccination, that's what I'm going to be talking about this morning. Last week, or the week before perhaps, there was a press statement saying that everyone in the UK, documented or otherwise, would be included on the coronavirus vaccination programme because, as Matt Hancock said, it made sense. This was indeed very welcome news. Indeed, I did a television programme on it over the weekend. But when is it going to happen? Well, there is no news about it. What are the plans? Well, they haven't bothered to publish any plans. This video therefore explains what the problems are and provides some suggestions as to how you can get vaccinated safely. And by that, safely in a way which you feel comfortable that the Home Office aren't going to be turning up at your door early in the morning. It's unfortunate that nothing further from the government about how this amnesty, as it were, would work has been published. However, in my view, it's not surprising, given that this government has no proper immigration policy. The Prime Minister says he's pro-migrant and Priti Patel wants to throw them in the sea or put them in portacabins and have them eating in tents during the middle of the winter and the coronavirus pandemic. The major problem is that if individuals are undocumented, they can't register with GPs. Also, more GPs are asking for proof of residence in the United Kingdom. Turning up at a hospital and asking for the vaccine isn't likely to work either, because I would have done it myself. The problem lies with the hostile environment which was brought in 2012, which has been described by the ex-Conservative immigration minister as being inhumane, and even worse than that comment, the government on at least 3 occasions can't tell anyone if the hostile environment has worked. Added to this is the fear that a great many of my clients that have come forward is that despite the noises that the information won't be passed to the Home Office, they simply just don't trust this government given what Priti Patel says. My advice, and this is probably the key point of this video, is to see your lawyer and get them to write either to your GP or your local GP on your behalf, asking to be included on the vaccination programme. This way, it provides a layer of some protection to some extent from the Home Office. The truth is that in my experience, migrants simply do not trust the Home Office. I've had clients who meet all the requirements of leave to remain, but are terrified to make an application due to the news and the vans going round and all the hostile noises that come out of the Secretary of State for the Home Department's mouth. I sometimes wonder whether Boris Johnson was lying when he said he was pro-migrant and pro-amnesty. I think he said it about 12 times, and I've included videos of it, despite him boasting of being the proud descendant of Turkish migrants. And it's hard to see how a Turkish migrant would ever get into the United Kingdom like Boris's predecessors did. In any event, it's not enough to put out press statements saying that everyone's going to be vaccinated and they're not backing it up with a proper programme. My view, the government needs to issue a proper policy programme by which undocumented migrants can get safely vaccinated without the risk or the fear of the Secretary of State being informed of their details and sending some immigration enforcement round in the middle of the night. And given the huge amount of distrust of the Home Office, given its huge failings over the last year, that's not surprising. So please, if you are one of the people that needs to be vaccinated or you feel you need to be vaccinated, and a lot of my clients fall into the higher risk categories, please either get in touch with me or get in touch with your lawyer and we will see what we can do to help you. It's a deeply troubling failure by the government to issue a policy or a programme as to how to get people onto the vaccination programme. Hopefully this will change, and if it doesn't change, then hopefully using your lawyer will get you vaccinated. Thank you very much for watching this quite important video. I hope the rest of the week is good for you. Please stay safe. Thank you again for watching. Please subscribe. This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers.